Ladies and gems, thank you for joining me. I am Mo, and we are going to be experiencing night 15 of the Golden Quest. Block A action. Not long left. Couple of more nights. Night 19, I believe, is going to be the finals. Yeah, night 19 will be the finals. It will be on Friday, the 31st of July. But you are joining us on the 25th of July. Night 15, Block A action as we take a look at the current rankings. From bottom to top, we have CODY, K-Max pick with 0 points. Kurt Angle, Dane's pick with 5 points. Brock Lesnar, Clutch's pick with 15 points. Stoofy's pick, SANADA with 15 points. My pick for Block, if I said B, that was incorrect. This is bracket A bracket, A, Block A block, whatever you want to call it. NAITO, my pick, with 20 points. Tomohiro ISHII, Jazz's pick with 20 points. Evil, Nightwolf's pick with 20 points. JERICHO with 20 points. Perry's pick, Chris Jericho. Kota IBUSHI with 25. And at the top, the undefeated Murder Hawk Monster himself. Lance Archer with 35 points in our main event against CODY. So the main event is going to be the undefeated streak versus the defeated winless American Nightmare. CODY versus Lance Archer is our main event. Our co-main event, Kota Ibushi takes on Brock Lesnar. But let's get to our opening contest. It will be Stoofy's pick versus NAITO. Very appropriately, two members of LIJ facing off against one another. This should be a good one. SANADA versus NAITO. CODY is competing for pride, says Jazz in the Twitch chat. That's very true. Pride, dignity, and anything he can scrap up. Tanoshi, this is gonna be a fun one. I got goosebumps for this. NAITO and SANADA, two members of Los Ingobernables de Japón, facing off in our opening contest. This should be a fun one, as NAITO goes for the eye rake and clubbing blow to the back of SANADA. SANADA has actually been a very near and dear dark horse pick for me, I think, in this entire tournament. Shown great resilience, had some good matches. NAITO, obviously my pick, so I'm going to be rooting for NAITO. But as it stands, at the moment, we have a poll in the live Twitch chat. SANADA versus NAITO, who is going to win? NAITO on 20 points, SANADA on 15. Both men, even if NAITO is to pick up two victories, will not be in that final to crown the first heavyweight champion. NAITO on 20 points, even with two victories, that would get him 30 points. And at the moment, Lance Archer stands atop the mountain with 35. So it's a foregone conclusion at this moment. And here we go. The Twitch poll is up. SANADA versus NAITO. Who is going to come out on top of this one? Nightwolf joining us live via satellite. As the Twitch poll seems to have evened out 50-50, but it's not over yet. Just like this match is not over yet. NAITO going for a leg bar on SANADA. both members of Los Ingobernables de Japón, as NAITO and SANADA both hesitate. And NAITO connects with a snap suplex to SANADA. And a dragon screw leg whip from SANADA takes down NAITO momentarily. And NAITO with a low blow, but SANADA able to counter. Unable to get a 1 count on the pin. NAITO coming off the ropes and hits a low drop kick on a seated SANADA. As this one has gone past the 5-minute mark, as SANADA goes into the blue corner on the left side of your screen. NAITO just working on the throat of SANADA. And again, another low drop kick to a seated SANADA. And those forearms connecting, and another low drop kick to the knee this time of SANADA, and a kick to the face. Very aggressive by the leader of Los Ingobernables de Japón, and we have a tie. The Twitch poll ends in a tie. Half of the votes going to SANADA, half of the votes going to NAITO. As NAITO hits a German suplex. Oh, and very close, 2.9. Red Shoes saying not quite 3 in this one. And slams him straight into the Hero for Fun mug, which could be yours to use anywhere. All you have to do is subscribe, and hey, if you can't subscribe right now, I totally understand. There's a free way to do it. If you have Amazon Prime, you can use your Twitch Prime and fuse the two things together, and that will give you Twitch Prime. For more, type in !Prime in the Twitch chat, and that will explain what it is you need to do. As NAITO hits a signature maneuver on SANADA. SANADA with a scoop slam right onto the cerulean mat. And NAITO with a Destino taking down Cold Skull. Red Shoes goes for a count. And SANADA kicks out. One Destino is not enough. One Destino is not enough for a signature reverse DDT combination from NAITO as he picks SANADA up. They tie up, and SANADA with a low drop kick to the knee. Everyone knows about the history of the knees of Tetsuya NAITO, but that doesn't stop him from hitting a German suplex. Bridging pin only with the 2 count. Very close. Very, very close. It looked like SANADA was going for a Hurricane Rana, but to no avail. And another bridging German suplex from the leader of LIJ. Unable to put away SANADA. SANADA going for a clutch cover. And again, a low drop kick, just working on those legs. Maybe weakening up SANADA's lower body, making it harder for him to lock in that skull end, which is the signature finishing maneuver of SANADA. And a step up Enziguri from NAITO to SANADA. SANADA gets some momentum here, and a backslide. Unable to get a 1 count on NAITO as he connects with a dragon screw leg whip. They both tie up again. And SANADA connects with a Hurricane Rana of his own this time, able to successfully pull it off, but unable to get a 1 count. And another dragon screw leg whip as the 2 members of LIJ go back and forth with forearms. SANADA signaling a cutthroat and a jumping, pardon me. Enziguri, but NAITO with a spinning wheel kick retaliates as both men tie up, and NAITO with a scoop slam takes down SANADA, whips him into the red corner, and SANADA throwing NAITO outside. Both men looking very good for 13 minutes into this one. Both look like they've got a lot of gas left in the tank, but it could end at any moment. If there's one thing we've learned about Fire Pro World, is that the match can end at any moment, with any move, for any reason. NAITO thinking ahead there, using the ring apron, the hardest part of the ring, to slam SANADA into. And one of the things that both men have in common is they were both busted open by Lesnar. Lesnar's going to be in action later on tonight in our co-main event against Kota Ibushi. Lesnar with actually less points than Ibushi in Block 8. Kota Ibushi at the moment standing at 25 points. Brock Lesnar on 15 with 3 victories. But Lesnar was able to apply the crimson. Well, I was going to say apply the crimson mask, but he's drawn some blood against LIJ, and you've got to believe that's gonna maybe have something to do with what happens after the Golden Quest. As NAITO again working on the lower body, working on the knee of SANADA, making it difficult for him to lock in the skull end, but SANADA goes for a backslide. Cover again, unable to get even a 1 count as they tie up again. And NAITO hits somewhat of a downward spiral. One's in again. Is it going to be another? Yes, it is. Low drop kick. Definitely working on the legs of SANADA and connecting with 3 rapid forearms and a knee to the midsection. Takes down SANADA. SANADA counters right on that Fire Pro Wrestling logo. NAITO dragging SANADA. SANADA counters with a drop toe hold. Both men tie up again, and SANADA slams NAITO onto everyone's favorite emote as they tie up again. SANADA throws NAITO into the ropes and a back elbow. Not a Judas effect, just a regular back elbow. And Destino from NAITO. This could be all she wrote. And it is over. NAITO picking up 25 points. Now with a victory over SANADA. SANADA on 15. I think I was very unbiased in the way I called that one. I think I was very fair. Mainly because it was against Stufi, against SANADA, against a fellow LIJ. You know, maybe I would have been more annoyed if we lost, but it is what it is. Destino in 17 minutes 24 seconds. Pinfall combination match evaluation of 75% as we keep things rolling. And up next we have the Nightwolf versus the future mod versus a current mod. So we have Nightwolf, his pick of Evil, taking on Tomohiro Ishii, the pick of Jazz, who is our current moderator Jones, the man of 1004 solutions. We have Evil, Nightwolf 1987 Jones versus Tomohiro Ishii, Jazz's pick. And Jazz very kindly wanting to butter up the commentary for the next match, so redeeming a sip of green tea. I appreciate it. End of Jazz says end of match 1 green tea sip. Yeah, I'm gonna slap in preparation for match number 2. Jazz versus Nightwolf, Evil versus Tomohiro Ishii. Let's get this one underway. Evil having some surprising victories against Jericho and Lesnar in the Golden Quest. And here we go as the bell sounds for match number 2. These two are definitely not strangers to one another. And I'm not even talking about Ishii and Evil. I'm talking about the future moderator, Nightwolf. I say future moderator, but he's been having some shenanigans going on with Nightball. Against Jazz, who is our current, the first undisputed moderator in the history of streaming over here on twitch.tv/mo2x15. As the poll goes up, and the poll is live in the Twitch chat, who is going to win this one? Wait a minute, Everything is Evil very early, but it doesn't get him a 1 count. The live Twitch poll. Who's going to win this one? Is it going to be Evil or is it going to be Tomohiro Ishii? If you guys are watching this on the YouTube, I appreciate you catching up on the Golden Quest as we get into the final week. And we will be crowning the first heavyweight champion on the 31st of July. But if you're watching this on YouTube, maybe consider watching this with us live. Twitch.tv/mode2x15. Make sure you like the video, make sure you leave a comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And let us know what your thoughts are so far of the Golden Quest. As coincidentally enough, both of these two, Ishii and Evil, picked up surprising victories against the Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar. We've been talking about Lesnar quite a bit. And he's going to be in match number 4 tonight against Kota Ibushi. But both of these two were able to pick up a win against Lesnar. Unlike the two members of Los Ingobernables de Japón who were in match number 1, Evil beating Lesnar with an avalanche powerbomb off the top rope. Ishii defeating Lesnar with a stiff lariat. And it looks like Evil was trying to choke out the Stone Pitbull. But the King of Darkness goes down with a clubbing elbow, or forearm, sorry, to the back of the neck. Ishii going for a cover, but only able to get a 1 count. And yeah, so let's take a quick look at the points while we are here. Evil with a huge fisherman suplex, dropping Ishii on that neck. There we go, they tie up again and they go back and forth. Ishii currently standing at 20 points. Evil also at 20 points. Even if they had to pick up victories here in their match, and their final match, which they'll compete on Tuesday. Is that correct? Yeah, on the 28th. They're both pretty much, thanks to Lance Archer's undefeated streak, out of contention. I don't want to say contention well, they're definitely out of the conversation for becoming the first heavyweight champion. Blatant low blow, that should be a DQ, says Jas. Well, if the referee didn't see it, maybe it didn't happen. I don't know. Evil will do whatever it takes to win. He will do whatever it takes to win, as we're seeing. The King of Darkness now stalking his prey, connecting with a discus, a forearm to the face of the Stone Pitbull, and Ishii with a huge vertical suplex, but Evil able to get up to his feet first, and Ishii ducks the discus clothesline that time. Both men cannot connect with their knife edge chops as they move closer. Ishii just kind of showing his dominance and just wrapping Evil up in a Boston Crab. Jas B says, I think he's been bribed with boxes and boxes full of red juice. Possibly. That would be a very oh, here we go. Fireman's carry. Darkness falls, and Red Shoes pulling for a rope break. And Ishii with the elbow again and locking in the Boston Crab, trying to get a submission victory, or maybe just softening up the legs of Evil. Time will tell as we fast approach the 10-minute mark for this one. A huge clothesline from Evil, and there we hear the announcement. 10 minutes have passed in this one. This just coming in. Whoa, Evil's feeling it. Goes for a rear waist lock. Tomohiro Ishii reverses, counters with a rear waist lock of his own and a clothesline to the upper back of Evil, taking him down. Both men jockeying for position. Oh my God, what a brainbuster from Tomohiro Ishii. This could be the end of Evil. Oh, that looked disgusting, but it was not enough to defeat Evil. Both men tie up again, and ISHII again, just disposing, just dumping Evil onto his neck. Jazz is upset about the 2 count, but ISHII's just working on Evil right now. This has got to be it. And it almost was. The crowd are on their feet, obviously clearly sitting 3 spaces away from each other, maintaining that physical distance here during the Golden Quest. As Evil runs into the ropes and another stiff lariat taking down Tomohiro Ishii. Both men again dropping for position, and quick fire, rapid points of the elbow to the jaw of Evil. And Evil going for a scoop slam, going back to basics and going off the ropes and connecting with a senton backsplash. And Ishii again. Going for the cover. Oh, and again, so close, so close. Everything is Evil out of nowhere. And it gets the job done. Evil moving up to 25 points. That could have gone either way. That could have gone either way, but it went the way of Evil. Everything is Evil. Is what ends the match at 14 minutes and 12 seconds. Match evaluation is 89%. Jazz is not happy about this one. It looks like Nightwolf is, as they would be, throwing up those emotes in the live Twitch chat. As we approach match number 3, 2 individuals again who are not unfamiliar with each other. In fact, they're very familiar with each other. We have Kurt Angle, Dane's pick. Dane over in New Zealand, where it should be 8 a.m. So good morning to you. And Jericho's pick, Perry picking Jericho. Dane picking Angle. Jericho on 20 points. Angle on 5. Safe to assume both, or Angle definitely will not be the first heavyweight champion. But let's see how the rest of his tournament goes as we enter match number 3 of night 15, block A action. Let's get this one underway. Zealand of the New, yes, that is where Dane resides. The Zealand of the New. Alright, we're almost halfway there as we enter match number 3, and I adjust my posture. Do my little posture check thanks to the Nightwolf redeeming some tea leaves in the live Twitch chat. We're making sure we're sitting up straight for this one as the Painmaker takes on the American Hero. And Jaspy redeeming a sip of green tea. I will save that. And the one that I got from Nightwolf. Thank you guys for the sips of green tea. It keeps the voice going, you know, as we do the commentary for Angle versus Jericho in match number 3. Angle with a surprising performance in this. Maybe he's is he over the hill? Is he past his prime? Is he ready to hang it up? What is life after the Golden Quest, after this Friday, when this tournament is all said and done? I can't believe it's already been you know, 15 nights of Golden Quest. And Lance Archer is still undefeated. So in our main event, we're gonna have Lance Archer, the undefeated oCookieMonstah, taking on the American Nightmare, who has been defeated in every match he's been in so far. CODY. K-Mac not happy. You gotta believe K-Mac is not happy. As the Twitch poll goes live on twitch.tv/mode2x15. Who is going to win this one? Is it going to be Chris Jericho or Kurt Angle? As we're very early in this one, but they're exchanging blows back and forth. 3:16 was the time on the clock. And Kurt Angle connecting with a European uppercut and dragging Jericho onto the Jackbox Party logo, looking very similar to Kurt Angle does the shiny gold head. Gold head? I meant bold head of Mr. Jackbox Games there. And Jericho in the blue corner as Angle runs in, but hesitates for a moment, slows down. This time throwing Jericho from pillar to post into the red corner and just laying in some right hands to the Painmaker. And a boot to the down Jericho. Jericho covers up, throws Angle in, Angle able to hold on to the ropes. And a huge backbreaker from Jericho to Angle. And Angle with a headlock takeover, taking down Jericho. Maybe trying to work a ground game, but Jericho counters. And a huge... Oh, that didn't look like he landed well. Belly over the overhead belly to belly suplex, just disposing of Jericho. Jericho able to get back in, and now it looks like he's locking in a crossface. An Angle winning 75% of the live Twitch votes, which is surprising because Angle's record is not in his favor at the moment, only picking up one victory, and that was against the winless. Trying to think of a different way to put it, but yeah, the winless CODY. So the one win Angle has was against the American Nightmare, Nightwolf. The main event is the undefeated versus the always defeated. Yeah, but imagine if CODY is able to somehow defeat Lance Archer in our main event. Again, much like Goto, that one win could be the difference maker for CODY. It's going to make no difference in terms of points, but in terms of CODY, it'll put him on the map. If he can defeat the one man that no one has defeated, it'll definitely put CODY on the map. Maybe not for the Golden Quest, but for maybe for life after the Golden Quest. But time will tell as these two tie up. Jericho takes Angle up into a delayed vertical suplex right onto that emote, which could be yours, as we mentioned earlier. Jericho going for a cocky cover. Angle able to get close enough to the ropes. Nightwolf saying that if CODY wins today, he deserves a title shot further down the line just for defeating the undefeated oCookieMonstah. Yeah, he could lay claim. Exactly. If he's the one person that can defeat Lance Archer, even if Lance Archer goes on to win this whole damn thing undefeated, well, it wouldn't be undefeated if CODY beats him, but if he's able to go on and win the title, CODY could lay claim to a future championship opportunity. Good observation from Nightwolf. As Angle connects with a drop toe hold and into the ankle lock submission. Could this pick him up 5 points? Jericho able to kick him off as they tie up again. And Angle goes into the blue corner. Oh, I thought he was going for an Angle slam for a second, but Jericho instead choosing to set Angle up on the top rope. And a huge backdrop off the top rope, and again dropping the knee into the back of Angle. Angle throws Jericho in and a backbreaker of his own, a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker to the Painmaker, and a stiff lariat And now it looks like Angle's going to work on the lower body, working on those legs again, setting up for the ankle lock submission. As they go back and forth once again, elbow or forearm for punch, and Jericho hitting a huge enziguri. Angle with a variation of a T-bone suplex. Jericho now on wobbly legs. Let's not forget, Jericho took a tumble outside of the ring. He hit his head hit the apron on the way out. As Angle hit the overhead belly to belly out the ring, and it looks like he's going for the trifecta of German suplexes. Jericho, maybe luckily, was close to the ropes. I'm not sure what his wherewithal, his ring presence was. As Angle again connecting with an overhead belly to belly suplex, taking a second to catch his breath. Angle gets thrown into the ropes. And wisely taking a moment to catch a breath.
Six, 7,
15 minutes have elapsed in this one. As Jericho hits a beautiful Northern Light suplex, but Angle with a foot under the bottom rope, and an overhead German suplex from the Painmaker. Oh, and a left hand busting open Jericho. But Jericho comes back, firing back with a code breaker of his own. Maybe that motivated him. As he's busted wide open, goes for a cover on Angle. Will he be able to... Oh, almost getting a 3 count, which has got the crowd here excited. And Angle throwing Jericho into the red corner. Jericho able to reverse, and it looks like again he was going for an Angle slam, but instead, again, positioning Angle up on the top rope. Angle with a back elbow able to counter. Looks like he's waiting for Jericho to get back to his feet. And thinking twice about coming off that top rope. And that was a counter into a backslide pin attempt. And now Angle positioning Jericho onto the top turnbuckle, and another huge overhead top rope belly to belly suplex, and that has rattled the Painmaker. He's on wobbly legs but able to muster enough gas in the tank to throw Angle into the red corner, tie him up in the tree of woe, and just work on that midsection. Jericho wearing the crimson mask. Shocking.
2, 3.
And we're fast approaching 20 minutes. This has gone on quite a while. Both men are not willing to give it up.
7, 8, 9,
And another
10,
belly to belly overhead suplex.
12.
And it's definitely taking the wind out of the sails for Chris Jericho. As Angle tried to hit a lariat, Jericho able to avoid it. And a huge scoop slam from Angle. Angle going for a rear waist lock and bridging. No, continuing. Maintaining a bridge. Oh, almost getting a 3 count. And that left hand was enough to find the right spot to knock Jericho down. And again, a belly to belly suplex. All kinds of blood on all areas of the ring. The cerulean blue turning a crimson red as Jericho hits a tiger bomb, but then gets thrown into the ropes and caught with a tilt-a-roll backbreaker again. Whoever wins this one is going to say that they earned it. They earned this, and the loser will have nothing to be ashamed of. As Angle goes for a cover, Jericho managing to find the way out at the 2 count. And it looks like he's going for another Tiger Bomb. Angle able to counter with a backslide. And a snap suplex. Wait a minute, was that a Saito suplex or was that an angle slam? I couldn't tell.
Okay, baby!
Jericho feeling it right now. What's he gonna go for? And a huge, again, over the head, belly to belly suplex. Angle goes for a cover. This could be all she wrote. And it almost was. 2.9. I was going to say on the Richter scale. But that was just the sound of the crowd stomping their feet for this one. 23 minutes in. Jericho connecting with an enziguri. Angle gets back to his feet and hits a standing clothesline. And a DDT from Jericho. And a middle finger. Jericho goes down and it looks like he's locked in the ankle lock and oh my god, it's over. Angle has done it. Angle making a bloody Jericho tap out to the ankle lock. Angle with 10 points. What a match. Very, very impressive match. 98% is your match evaluation. Dane's got to be happy with this one. This was good. This was a good one. This was a slobber knocker. In 24 minutes and 16 seconds. Angle making Jericho tap out to the ankle lock. That was a good one. That was a good one. As we're halfway home, we have coming up next our co-main event featuring Kota Ibushi taking on Clutch Crawford's pick of Brock Lesnar. So this is number 3 versus number 7. As I take a pause for the cause, I'm going to sip some of that green tea, which was so kindly redeemed by, I think, Nightwolf first and then Jazz. So I'm going to take a sip for Nightwolf. King of Slap Style, as coined by Jazz. Catching a breath as we look forward to this one. Kota Ibushi taking on Brock Lesnar. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting seeing what the Twitch poll says about this one. Clutch's pick of Brock Lesnar. Let's take a look at the table. It has 15 points. Kota Ibushi with 25. So Kota Ibushi currently in second place in Block A. Unable to defeat Lance Archer, but can he defeat the Beast Incarnate? We're about to find out as we enter match number 4, night 15, Block A, here on the 25th of July 2020. Kota Ibushi versus Brock Lesnar. And Red Shoes calls for the bell as both men tie up in a test of strength, and that might not be the smart thing to do against the Beast Incarnate. As Ibushi looks to get some footing, they tie up again. This time able to strike Lesnar in the jaw. Lesnar with a straight right. Ibushi taking him over with a snap suplex, and we have the live poll on the Twitch chat up for you. Who is going to win this one? Is it going to be Kota Ibushi or is it going to be Brock Lesnar? as Lesnar again winning that test of strength. I would love to see this take place anywhere else. But at the moment it's taking place now as Lesnar went for that ground and pound, which has been effective. And that move right there, the scoop slam to the outside, has been very effective. Or very commonly used in the Golden Quest. If you're watching on YouTube, let me know what's been your move, what's been your moment of the Golden Quest. I very much enjoyed seeing Evil hit that top rope avalanche powerbomb. Oh, Ibushi covering up momentarily, but Lesnar able to break through the defense and breaking my train of thought as he's just assaulting Kota Ibushi with those strikes. But yeah, one of my favorite moments was seeing an avalanche powerbomb. Evil hitting that avalanche powerbomb and picking up 5 points against Lesnar earlier on in the tournament. Lesnar, it doesn't look like he's playing around today. Again, going for that mounted assault on Kota Ibushi. And we're only 3.5 minutes into this one. Rear waist lock. Lesnar unable to take the advantage he wanted. And instead eating a very nice, nicely placed dropkick from Kota Ibushi. As Lesnar again just shows his power and his control as he just maneuvers Kota to the center of the ring in a front face lock. Ibushi though not backing down, showing that fighting spirit, and again maybe going for an enziguri, but Lesnar able to counter. Lesnar now wrestling, just wrestling Ibushi. Knees to the head, consecutive knees to the head. And now just striking away, body blows, just easily picking him back up. And Ibushi now trying to fight back. Hits a Hurricane Runner of his own, takes down the Beast. Tying up and hitting a straight right on Lesnar, and again. But Lesnar cutting him out. Cutting his legs out from underneath him, and again just mounting and raining those punches down on Ibushi. Ibushi no slouch, performing very well in second position in Block A of the Golden Quest. Solid performance so far. Lesnar maybe not as focused as the Twitch poll comes to a conclusion. And Kota Ibushi with an ankle lock of his own, which was successful for Angle tonight against Jericho in match number 3, and a huge spear from Lesnar as the Twitch poll ends at 50-50. So half of the audience thinking that Ibushi is going to come out on top of this one, and the other half going for Brock Lesnar as both men are down. Ibushi able to get back to his feet first. Lesnar maybe taking a second longer to catch his breath, and ooh, could that have been the final bomb from Kota Ibushi? We'll never know. As Lesnar, it was only a matter of time. Lesnar using those big 4XL gloves to bust open the face of Kota Ibushi. Lesnar drawing blood first. And Ibushi with a standing shooting star press with a 2 count on Lesnar. And Ibushi covers up, but it looks like he's able to break through. Lesnar breaking through the defense. And again, striking away at Kota Ibushi. Now, the question is, how will Ibushi deal with this? Will he deal with this pouring of blood as motivation? Or will he fade away as Lesnar connects those knees to the breadbasket, taking down Kota Ibushi? Ibushi's definitely on wobbly legs and didn't even get a chance to properly catch his breath before being flung over for a released German suplex. Lesnar now looking like he's slightly needing to catch his breath. Ibushi with a German suplex and a bridging pin combination. As we hear the announcement for 10 minutes. Lesnar with a primal scream. And one from Ibushi. And a Hurricanrana, very effective. Could he be looking for the Kamigoye? fast hitting the Pele kick as they tie up again, and Lesnar again breaking through those defenses. Nightwolf, 2 matches in a row, someone has worn the crimson mask. It is a bloody affair here tonight, night 15. Oh, and it looked like Ibushi was going for a poison rana, but Lesnar just swatting him off of his shoulders. And where we see the blood all the way from the red corner, just trailing towards that world logo as Ibushi hits a huge turning kick, going off of pure adrenaline at this point, and a shote connecting to Lesnar. Lesnar reverses. Suplex City, 2 consecutive German suplexes to Kota Ibushi. How much is left with 13 minutes elapsed in this one? And a huge straight left and a Kamigoye. Oh my God, so close. So close. And Lesnar knows it. Lesnar knows it. He knows he was literally a fraction of a second away from being counted out this one. And it looks like Ibushi may be going for it again. And another Kamigoye. That could be all she wrote for the Beast Incarnate. Here we go. 2. And again. There's a reason he is the Beast. And a flurry of strikes. And a huge release German suplex from Lesnar. Ibushi getting to his feet first. But that tells you the story. Ibushi getting to his feet first, but totally rocked. Lesnar taking his time and showing that he still has a lot left in the tank. And a disgusting overhead German suplex. The forehead of Ibushi. There we go. That tells the story. The forehead connecting with the hardest part of the ring on the way out of the ring. And a German suplex into the red corner. Ibushi may be a bit overzealous, and again Lesnar with a destructive German suplex. Ibushi getting to his feet, catching his breath, and scoop slamming Lesnar as we approach 16.5 minutes into this one, and a half Nelson suplex from Kota Ibushi, who gets thrown into the ropes. Lesnar again with a rear waistlock and Suplex City again. Going for a third, but Ibushi says no. This match has been the definition of fighting spirit. Lesnar now catching his breath. And Ibushi just running off pure adrenaline, pure emotion, as he throws Lesnar into the ropes and connects with a lariat. Lesnar with a quick body shot. Kamigoye for the third time to the Beast. And that is enough to slay the Beast. Ibushi winning with the third Kamigoye. Well, we've had some exciting matches here on night 15. This one reaching 92% on the evaluation, going 18 minutes 34 seconds. That Kamigoye slaying the Beast. And Ibushi picking up a victory, which means actually Ibushi now standing still in second place, but on 30 points. That's more than anyone else in this tournament, but just a little bit shy of the Murder Hawk Monster, who is undefeated. Let's take a look actually at the brackets very quickly before we move into the main event of the evening. The rankings currently standing as such for A bracket, A block, Block A, Kota Ibushi with 30 points, which means He's been defeated but once. Oh, sorry. Losing to Lance Archer and Chris Jericho. So the COOKIEMonstah and Perry's pick, able to defeat Kota Ibushi, but a stellar performance nonetheless from Kota Ibushi as we set our sights on our main event of the evening, which will see the undefeated here. Jericho, he defeated Jericho. He defeated Ibushi, Evil, SANADA, Angle. He defeated Brock Lesnar. And Tomohiro Ishii. As our main event is going to see the undefeated Murderhawk Monster, someone calling him the Ace of A Block, versus it's been a bit of an American nightmare for Cody. But we're going to get to that in a very soon, in a quick second. But we're going to take a quick timeout, a 60-second timeout before we continue on to our main event. We will be right back. Alright guys, so we need to pay the bills. So if you're on the YouTube, thank you for watching. Thank you for keeping up to date with the Golden Quest. Thank you for the likes, subscribes, the comments, and everything else in between. We take the 60-second timeout so that we can run a 60-second commercial over on Twitch. If you're subscribed and you're on Twitch, you should be fine. You're not missing anything even if you aren't subscribed. It's just going to run a commercial for 60 seconds before we enter the main event. And yeah, that is how we pay the bills. So if you wanna subscribe on Twitch, that's also possible. All you gotta do is hit the subscribe button, and if right now is not the best time, I totally understand. You can subscribe for free with Twitch Prime, which you have. If you have Amazon Prime, just hit !Prime in the Twitch chat and everything will be explained for you as we come out of commercials. Quickly taking a sip. Thank you for the redemption. From Nightwolf. Jaspy88. Let's go, Cody. Get them vocal cords ready for the main event. The undefeated monster versus the always defeated Nightmare. I couldn't have put it better myself. COOKIEMonstah, Lance Archer is the pick he got. And K-Mac with a pick of Cody. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 0 versus 0 and 7. It is our main event. Do we have the store next door? I don't think the store next door is in match number 5. And it is time for the main event as Cody gets to work on Lance Archer very quickly with a neck breaker, but oh wait, hold on, he counters and connects with a back suplex of his own. Cody is in the fight for his life. He will not be the first heavyweight champion, but if he can pick up a victory here against the man who is pretty much guaranteed to be in that final match, he can lay claim to the throne. If he can pick up a victory in this one, you have to believe that Cody, the crowd is going to be behind Cody for the underdog to get the win, as Lance Archer connects with a clubbing blow to Cody. Cody fires back with a knife edge chop of his own, and what was that? What was the need? He just hit a low blow on the American Nightmare as if he needed to do that to pick up a win. Speaking of picking up a win, who's going to pick up a win in the live Twitch poll, which is yep, it's up now. Thank you for Jats for hooking up all of the polls in the live Twitch chat. Who's going to win? Is it going to be Cody? Is it going to be Lance Archer in the final match of Night 15 Block A action? Nightwolf, did I just see Archer resort to a low blow? Yes, you did. Red Shoes didn't catch it. But we did. We caught that. Cody now with a Boston Crab throws the Murder Hawk Monster into the red corner, but he just boots his way out, just booting Cody away. That will not stop Cody. Cody throws the Archer into the ropes and a huge back body drop as they tie up again. They go back and forth. Cody giving up a lot of size to this giant Murder Hawk Monster, undefeated. But that's not going to stop him. That's not going to stop him from hitting that elbow onto a downed Lance Archer. 4 minutes into this one. And I believe that the longer this goes, it might be to the disadvantage of Lance Archer. But we still haven't figured out what his kryptonite is because he's undefeated. And he connects with a huge spear. And now just stretching the Nightmare. Archer goes off the ropes and connecting with a huge running knee drop. And just pure domination right now at this point. 5 minutes into this one and Cody is on the receiving end of a beating. Cody able to counter, goes for a cover. I don't know if this is, yeah, only getting a 1 count. Maybe to exert some stamina, exert some energy out of the Murder Hawk Monster. But I don't know if that was enough to do anything. As Cody with the back elbow and a knee drop to the back. Oh, Cody avoiding that discus lariat, but unable to avoid that slam. Cody just kicking off Lance Archer and now dragging him away from the ropes. And oh, it looked like he was maybe going for it's a single leg Boston Crab, but unable to hold it on, unable to ground the Murder Hawk for very long. As Archer goes for a rear waist lock and a full Nelson slam right onto that Twitch logo, and that was almost it. That was almost it. Cody connecting with a series of left-handed knife edge chops. Cody goes for a cover again, and Archer with the kick out. As both men jockeying for position, Cody goes behind for a rear waist lock and connects with a double axe handle, and now with a camel clutch on a downed Lance Archer. And a huge choke slam. And it looks like he's signaling for the EBD claw, and he goes for the cover. And Cody kicks out. There's still hope. Cody kicks out. He kicks out 2.9 and connects again with some more knife edge chops, chopping down the big redwood, taking him down. Cody now going to the neutral corner to the top and connects with a huge diving elbow. And this move right here, this chin lock, has been known to end many a match in Fire Pro. So don't count it out. Don't count it out. Oh, wait a minute. Cody pulling something out of the bag here. And a huge elbow. Cody throwing Archer into the ropes and a boot from Cody to Lance Archer, and now Alabama slam. Cody mounting somewhat of an offense, but for how long? As he takes a ride and Archer signals again. But Cody luckily landed near those ropes. Goes in for a rear waist lock. Wait a minute. It was not enough, the crossroads, not enough to keep Archer down, but it looks like he's working on the head of the Murder Hawk Monster. Could the streak be ending? As Cody again, crossroads number 2. Could this be all she wrote? 12 minutes. Red shoes. Ah, two. Count of two. Count of two. And a huge swinging slam. Again. EBD claw. And that is all she wrote. He cannot be stopped. 40 points. He's flying high is the Murder Hawk. Lance Archer winning your main event. The oCookieMonstah says unstoppable in full caps. Nightbot didn't even complain about those full caps, but unstoppable is the Murder Hawk Monster. 12 minutes and 29 seconds. Cody putting up a good fight, but still unable to pick up a win. Cody has one opponent left. So does Archer. So does everyone else in Block A. As we take a quick second to look at the rankings, let's take a quick peek at who the final opponent will be. So Lance Archer will take on my pick of Tetsuya Naito in his final match. Cody will be taking on Kota Ibushi. So that's also going to be an uphill battle, you have to believe. These two, again, no strangers to one another. They've had encounters before in domes of Tokyo. But that's besides the point. Let's look at the rankings right now. That's very telling. So Cody winless still with 0 points. Angle with 10 points, 2 victories. Lesnar with 3 victories. Surprisingly low points for the Beast Incarnate. SANADA also on 15 with 3 victories. Tomohiro Ishii with 20 points. JERICHO with 20 points. NAITO with 25. And his LIJ, I guess you could say LIJ, Evil with 25 points. Kota Ibushi with 30 points. And clearly in the lead with 40 points is the undefeated Steam Train, Steamroll Jones, towards that World Championship, possibly this Friday, 8 p.m. BST. Don't miss it. Lance Archer. And I think this is a good place to call it. So if you're watching this on YouTube, I want to thank you for joining us for the Golden Quest, night number 15, wherever or whenever you're watching this on the YouTube. And since you're on there, know that I'm currently moving along the path towards 100 subscribers. So I ask, would you kindly subscribe and hit the notification bell on YouTube? And if you liked what you saw, click us a thumbs up. And hey, whilst you're doing all that, you might as well leave a comment with your thoughts below. What was your favorite match? What was your favorite moment? What was your favorite move? What is your forecast for the rest of this tournament? And what is life for Cat Angle going to be like after the Golden Quest? Who knows? Who knows? Be sure to check out the notes in the description of the video. There will be a full card and maybe some other notes. But whatever the case, thank you for joining us, and I look forward to you joining us again very soon.